Alright, my second question, I'm sorry, and just to remind one more thing, he is now doing Nagato in Naruto Shippuden, so... this isn't a question, this is a statement. I told you yesterday you're my favorite person, I've been wanting to meet you forever. I have a gift for you that I wanted to give you here at your panel, because hopefully someone will put it on YouTube. Come on! One of my favorite characters that you play is Junpei. This is for you. God bless you. And this is for you.
Oh my gosh! Ever since I did the video games, I wanted one of these hats. And then I heard that they were shipping with the latest thing, right? And I was like, oh, and they don't give us anything. We don't get the games, we don't get anything. So I have been dreaming of this hat. I'm dreaming of a Junpei hat. Okay, he's got a legit question. There were people going like this, and I said, he's got a legit question. They went, oh dude, anybody, you know what, I always thought I had guts, but you have guts to wear that. You trained at the basketball president. Yeah!
This is more of a request, would you mind calling me short?
Hey, what's up with the little shorty wearing the shiny shirt?
Shorty! Can a shorty do this? Won't you ever call me a half-white beach front midget? I'm so cool! A bunch of backwater desert idiots!
Don't ever do that again, I'll be out of a job. Yes, sweetie?
You want to shoot with Tara?
Sorry?
You want to shoot with Tara?
I don't. Should I? Okay, I'll start right now.
Eric.
I'm sorry. Okay, who's, let's see.
Eric,
yes.
I can't talk right now. I'm at a panel.
It was my birthday the other day.
Happy birthday! What's your name?
Rachel.
It was Rachel's birthday the other day, you guys.
Can you sing happy
We're all singing you happy birthday. Face your punishment. Everybody, Rachel. When we get to the part where you insert the name, Rachel. Have you ever been sung happy birthday by, I don't know, what, 800 people? Let's do it! Let's do it! Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Rachel.
Happy birthday, dear Rachel. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, let me spread out the questions, because, hey, what time is it?
Adventure time!
What, 5:39? Well, where does the time go? It's not fair. Yes?
Actually, I just want to say that Vi is my favorite character.
I love fun. How many of you guys been following Tsubasa Chronicle? The OVAs are done. They're coming out very soon. Vi is just very sweet, isn't he? He's soft and kind. Everything he does, he says. And he never gets upset. Never. Never. Okay, I tell you what. I want to take one more question, and then I want you guys to see a video, because I think you want to see it. Yes? Yay.
Is there a voice acting part you didn't get that you wanted? I'd like to name a few.
There are about 400. No, you know what? One of the downsides is that you audition for a lot more things than you get cast for, you guys. I have auditioned for a lot of things that I was excited about, and it just doesn't happen. That's just part of being an actor. How many of you guys have auditioned for things and you just didn't get cast? Or you auditioned for the big role and you got townsperson 4. You know, or whatever. Or shrub.
Yeah. Shrub.
This girl's like, I played a shrub, I played a shrub. You're the best shrub ever. But you know what? There are always those kind of roles. You audition for probably 3 times as many things as you ever get. So, you know what? And I'll tell you something else, sweetheart. I used to, when people used to ask me specific shows that I auditioned for that I didn't, or roles that I wanted to play, I used to say the roles. I used to say them in front of people. And then it occurred to me, you know what? Maybe that could be misinterpreted, that I'm dissing the person who actually did get cast. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe if I said, oh, I wish I could have gotten to play so-and-so, and then somebody goes, oh man, Vic said he should have played so-and-so. It gets bent out of shape. And then it sounds like I'm kind of saying that the guy that did it didn't do a good job. And I would never want to imply that, because I love the people that I work with. So, well, you're on. Where'd you come from? He's a roaming cameraman here. So you know what? I told myself that no longer was I ever going to say any characters, because I would never want the other voice actor friends of mine to think that I was somehow diminishing what they did with the role if they got cast. But, okay, you guys, I gotta show you a video. You're gonna like it. Okay. Let me tell you a story, all right? Right after we started recording Full Metal Alchemist years ago, and we're talking like 6 years, I started falling in love with this show, and it was unlike any other show I ever worked on. And I got really excited about it. And I was at a convention one day, and somebody was wearing an Edward Elric costume, and they said, could I take a picture of you wearing my red coat? And I thought, sweet. That would be so fun. I'd never put on the coat before. And so I put on this coat, and I'm being a total geek going, and the next thing I know, I mean, there were all these people like, you should cosplay as Edward Elric. And I'm like, oh, no, I shouldn't. Right? I should cosplay as Edward Elric's great-grandfather, maybe, but not as Ed. But I flew home from this convention, and I started thinking, what would be a good story whereby a grown man could start, like, cosplay an anime character. So I made up this little story. Then I thought, wait a minute, no one's ever done anything like this. No one's ever made a little short film where voice actors cosplayed as their characters, right? So then I started thinking, better yet, I'm going to ask some of the other voice actors if they want to do it too. So I got a bunch of people together. I got a bunch of voice actors together. They all made their own costumes. And then I got a whole bunch of the world's greatest fan club, the Risible Rangers. If you're not one, join us. Yes. It's free and there's lots of love.
It's better than a Milky Way cup.
We instantaneously have a family around the world of 13,000 family members. It's really fun. But anyway, we have some Risible Rangers from the Houston area all come together to be extras and stuff in the video, and we made something called Full Metal Fantasy. Now, I started showing it at conventions when I finished it for about a year. I didn't sell it, I didn't put it online, I didn't put it on YouTube. The only place you could see it was at a convention like this. Because I wanted people to experience it, like on a big screen with big sound, right? Well, about a year after I was showing it, Funimation contacted me and they said, hey, listen, we have a problem. We're kind of worried. This Full Metal Fantasy thing you made is really becoming popular, and we're kind of worried that the Japanese who own Full Metal Alchemist might get mad that you've kind of gone on your own and made this live action thing. And I was like, well, I don't understand. It promotes their show. I mean, how many other anime series has the voice actors dressing up as their characters because they love the show so much, right? So they said, yeah, we understand that, but we don't want to make them mad. So we want you to table it for a while. So I stopped showing it. No one ever saw it, and it sat in a closet for years.
And on YouTube.
I know it's not been out, and nobody's really seen it. So, about a year ago, less than a year ago, I got a phone call from a dear friend at Funimation in public relations named Sophie. And Sophie said, I've got some good news for you today. She said, if you will let me know when you are going to do it, you can start showing Full Metal Fantasy again at the conventions. I am going to text Sophie right now and tell her that I'm going to show it to you right now at Youmacon. I only have one request. There are a lot of people in here, and I can't keep track of you, so I'm going to ask you, please, do not videotape this and put it on YouTube, okay?
Okay.
Please? You guys, watch the people beside you. I'm asking you, please, not being mean. I want everyone else to experience it the way you're getting to experience it. With a crowd of friends, a lot of excitement, on a big screen with big sound like these guys are going to bring. So please do not put this online, okay? Do I have your word?
Yep.
All right, you guys.